In the quiet solitude of our own thoughts, many of us encounter a profound sensation. It is a feeling of emptiness, a sense of being adrift or a yearning for a purpose just beyond our grasp. This is not a failing but an intrinsic part of the human condition, a call from deep within, prompting us to seek something more. In the ancient verses of the Qur'an, we find a voice that speaks with remarkable clarity and profound compassion to these stirrings of the soul. It invites us to look inwards with contemplation and upwards with hope, suggesting that the answers we seek are closer than we might imagine. Join me on a reflective journey to explore these timeless words, allowing them to illuminate the path from a perceived void to a profound sense of peace and belonging. Across the immense diversity of life, each creature operates within a certain design, a specific role within its ecosystem. It begs the question, what of humankind? Are we merely a random occurrence, or is there a grander design at play? The Quran addresses this with, "And I did not create jinn and humans except to worship me." This verse from Surah Ad-Dariyat is a declaration of inherent purpose. It suggests that our creation is intentional, designed with a specific divine objective in mind. The term worship extends far beyond ritualistic acts, encompassing a state of conscious awareness, of living a life in alignment with the attributes of our Creator. Our deepest fulfillment is found in this connection, acknowledging a higher calling that resonates within the soul. In the modern world, a pervasive sense of disquiet afflicts many, even amidst material abundance. The more we accumulate, the more elusive true contentment can seem. The Quran identifies this with remarkable prescience, stating, "Whoever turns away from my reminder will certainly have a miserable life." This verse from Surah Taha offers profound insight into human suffering. It suggests that when we sever our connection with our Creator, the soul experiences a kind of spiritual malnourishment. This miserable life is not necessarily one of physical deprivation, but an inner constriction, a persistent emptiness that no worldly attainment can fill. It is the silent ache of a soul that has lost its anchor, drifting without the guidance and solace that comes from remembering its origin and ultimate purpose. The world presents a dazzling array of attractions, a constant stream of experiences and material pursuits that demand our attention. We chase careers, relationships, possessions, and moments of fleeting joy, believing they will bring lasting satisfaction. Yet how often does the attainment of one goal give way to a new desire, a new restlessness? The Quran reframes this relentless pursuit, stating, "This worldly life is nothing but play and amusement, but the true life is in the hereafter, if only they knew." This verse from Surah Al-Ankabut is not a call to reject the world, but to understand its transient nature. It likens our earthly existence to play, engaging yet temporary, not the ultimate reality for which we were designed. Our hearts yearn for something more enduring, something eternal, which is why the finite pleasures of this world can never fully quench that innate longing. In moments of profound desolation, it is easy to feel utterly alone, perhaps even abandoned. Yet in these moments, the Quran offers a message of unwavering reassurance. In Surah Ad-Duha, we find the gentle words, "Your Lord has not abandoned you, nor has he detested you." This is a powerful affirmation, a divine promise that even when we feel most distant, we are held within an embrace of constant care. It challenges the notion that our struggles are a sign of divine displeasure or neglect. Instead, it suggests a steadfast presence, a loving awareness that does not waver, regardless of our circumstances. You are not a forgotten speck in the cosmos. You are known, remembered, and cherished by the one who fashioned you with intricate care. The human mind is a labyrinth of thoughts, emotions, and motivations, often a mystery even to ourselves. How can we ever hope to find true clarity or direction? The Quran poses a rhetorical question. Does he who created not know while he is the most subtle, the all-aware? This inquiry from Surah Al-Mulk invites us to consider the nature of our Creator. The one who designed the universe possesses an intimate understanding of his creation, including the most hidden recesses of our souls. While we may feel lost in our complexities, he perceives us with perfect clarity. He is Al-Latif, the most subtle, aware of the finest details, the unspoken anxieties, the deepest yearnings. He is Al-Kabir, the all-aware, comprehending our past, present, and potential, even when we cannot see it. The quest for meaning, for guidance, for a sense of belonging is a universal human impulse. People embark on countless paths, adopt diverse philosophies, and strive in myriad ways to find that which resonates with their innermost being. The Qur'an acknowledges this widespread seeking, stating in Surah Al-Isra, "Say, everyone acts according to their own disposition, but your Lord knows best who is rightly guided." This verse recognizes the diversity of human approaches in the search for truth and purpose. It affirms that each individual, driven by their unique nature and experiences, charts their own course. However, it also reminds us that ultimate clarity, the true path that leads to spiritual homecoming, is known definitively only by God. When the burdens of life become heavy, our natural instinct might be to withdraw or seek distraction. Yet the Qur'an offers a different counsel, an invitation not to flee from, but to flee to. In Surah Ad-Dariyat, a compelling directive is given, so flee to Allah. Indeed, I am a clear warner to you from Him. This call to flee to Allah suggests that the ultimate refuge is found in turning towards our Creator. In His presence lies the solace, strength, and clarity that the soul craves. True safety and peace are not found in escaping the storms of life, but in anchoring ourselves to the one who commands the winds and the waves. The human heart yearns for tranquility, for a state of inner peace that transcends daily anxieties. The Qur'an illuminates a path where faith and steadfastness bring about profound serenity. Surah Fussilat declares, "Indeed, those who say, 'Our Lord is Allah,' and remain steadfast, the angels descend upon them, saying, 'Do not fear or grieve.'" This verse paints a picture of divine reassurance bestowed upon those who affirm their faith and live with unwavering commitment. Steadfastness implies resilience in the face of trials and consistency in devotion. The reward is a tangible sense of peace, symbolized by the descent of angels who bring glad tidings, dispelling fear and grief. The search for truth and purpose is part of a vast, unfolding narrative, a divine plan encompassing all of humanity. The Qur'an reveals that this guidance has been a consistent thread woven into the fabric of every community. In Surah An-Nahl it is stated, "And we certainly sent into every nation a messenger, saying, 'Worship Allah and avoid falsehood.'" This verse underscores the universality of divine revelation and the consistent core message delivered to humankind. At the heart of every divinely inspired teaching lies this fundamental call to recognize and connect with the one true God. You are part of an ancient and noble lineage of seekers, connected to a timeless truth reiterated across generations. There is within the human spirit an innate inclination towards recognizing something greater than itself. The Qur'an refers to this inherent nature, this primordial state, when it commands, "So direct your face toward the religion, inclining to truth, the natural way of Allah upon which He has created all people." This instruction from Surah Ar-Rum speaks to a deep resonance between our innermost being and the divine. It suggests that the path of true religion is an alignment with our own original, pure state. Our souls were pre-programmed to know and acknowledge their Lord. That feeling of emptiness or searching is the soul remembering its purpose and yearning to return to that natural state of harmony with its Creator. In the relentless pace of modern life, it is easy to become disconnected from ourselves. The Qur'an offers insight into this self-alienation, stating in Surah Al-Hashr, "Those who forget Allah, so he caused them to forget their own souls. This verse reveals that remembrance of God is intrinsically linked to self-awareness and self-understanding. When the connection to the divine is severed, a veil descends, obscuring our perception of our Creator and our true essence. Many feel adrift because the anchor to their deepest, most authentic self has been loosened. Forgetting God leads to a profound forgetfulness of who we are meant to be. The journey towards meaning and connection can often feel arduous and uncertain. The Qur'an offers a beacon of hope to those who earnestly strive in His way. In Surah Al-Ankabut, a powerful promise is made. As for those who strive for us, we will surely guide them to our ways. The act of striving implies a dedicated effort, a struggle against one's own lower inclinations. The promise is unequivocal. Such sincere effort will not go unheeded. Allah undertakes to guide those who genuinely strive towards Him, illuminating their paths and leading them towards His light. That persistent inner void, the feeling of emptiness or darkness, cries out for resolution. The Qur'an speaks of a light so profound that it alone can truly dispel this inner gloom. In Surah An-Nur, a magnificent description is offered. Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. Light upon light, Allah guides to His light whom He wills. This verse presents Allah as light itself, the ultimate reality that illuminates all existence. The phrase light upon light suggests an intensity and purity beyond our comprehension. That inner void is not a permanent state, but an emptiness awaiting divine illumination, a space to be filled by His guiding light. The experience of feeling lost can often be perceived as a personal failure. However, the Qur'an reframes this experience, suggesting it is part of a larger divine test. In Surah Al-Mulk, it is stated, "He is the one who created death and life to test you, to see which of you is best in deeds." This perspective transforms our understanding of life's challenges, including the internal struggle for meaning. The feeling of being lost can be seen as part of this divine examination, an opportunity to demonstrate resilience and seek earnestly. Inherent in the nature of a test is the potential for growth, refinement, and a profound reward based on the sincerity of our efforts. Human beings naturally gravitate towards comfort and pleasure and instinctively recoil from pain and difficulty. The Qur'an offers insight into this reality, stating in Surah Al-Baqarah, "Perhaps you dislike something while it is good for you, and like something while it is bad for you. Allah knows, and you do not know." This verse reminds us of the boundaries of human knowledge and the infinite wisdom of the divine. Our immediate feelings about a situation are not always reliable indicators of its ultimate benefit or harm. Even feelings of confusion or frustration could be serving a purpose beyond our comprehension. It is an invitation to trust in a wisdom that sees what we cannot see. In moments of profound loneliness, it is easy to imagine God as remote. Yet the Qur'an presents a startlingly different reality. In Surah Kaf we are told, "We are closer to Him than His jugular vein." This simile conveys an unfathomable nearness, an intimacy that transcends physical space. To be told that Allah is closer than this vital conduit speaks of an encompassing presence. When you feel most distant, remember this profound assurance. He is intimately aware, profoundly present, closer than you can imagine. There may be times when the weight of past mistakes can lead to a feeling that it is too late to return. However, the Qur'an emphasizes the boundless mercy and forgiveness of Allah. In Surah Al-Baqarah, a beautiful assurance is given. Indeed, Allah loves those who constantly turn back to Him. This verse highlights that the act of repentance and return is an ongoing process, cherished by God. No matter how many times one may falter, the invitation to return remains open. The love of Allah encompasses those who sincerely seek His forgiveness, welcoming them back with boundless mercy. That feeling of emptiness, that sense of being lost, is not a mark of failure. It is a profound and sacred invitation, the soul's call to reconnect with its origin. This path, illuminated by the wisdom of the Qur'an, leads from confusion to a profound peace. It is the peace of a heart that has found its true home, secure in the knowledge that it is known, loved, and never abandoned. If these words have resonated with your soul, continue this journey. Subscribe for more Quranic reflections, and may your search lead you ever closer to the light, the truth, and the profound peace that awaits.